Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, The Glam Life. I'm Chetana Rajpaksha.
And I'm Niresha Rajpaksha.
And here we are today with The Glam Life. So we came up with a new video. As we said, if you're following us on Instagram and Facebook, you might know what this is about. But this is the part 2 of our last video. If you still haven't watched our last video, we have put the link below in our description box so you can watch it. So what was the last video that we did?
Last video we did about finding your purpose, and we taught you about how to find the purpose and what are the benefits of finding your purpose and why you should find your purpose. And today we are going to do about
Goal setting. So before going to goal setting, we have some things to add because we came up with this book called the Success Principles. So we did the first principle, then the second principle. Now we're gonna tell you the third, fourth, and the fifth principles as well. And also before going to teach all how to set your goal and how to work out on it, we are gonna tell you the most important things that you should know.
After watching the last video, we are sure that you might have found your purpose.
And if you still haven't watched that, please don't forget to go and watch it because I think that is more important. And Chuti, we should not forget to tell this positive feedbacks that we got. And we love you all so much and thank you. We are always grateful for what we have. Yeah, I know. So we are always grateful for all your comments because it means a lot for us because motivating someone else and inspiring someone else and adding colors to someone else's life is something I'm caring. I'm gonna cry. That is something. The positive feedbacks that we got was really. I mean, I don't have words to mean it. So if you can make your life more successful, that will even be more that will even inspire me to do us to do more videos for you all. So thank you so much. So okay, then we'll go back to our video. Then yes.
Yeah.
Before anything, the third principle is find out what you want. Yeah. Why should we find out what we want?
Because now you found your purpose, knowing what you want in your life will make it way more easier for you to work on a particular path. It will keep you motivated, it will inspire you because you're working because you know what you want to work to.
Yeah, the purpose is the compass you to your right direction. So to ride, for an example, it is the path you to your goal. It's a compass that will lead and it will show you the direction to your goal. So that's the reason that we first did to find purpose, and then we came up with a goal. But before that, we have to tell is find what you want. As she said, if you find what you want, it will be way more easier for you to achieve your goals. So we have a simple exercise.
Go and grab a book or a
Pen.
paper.
I think it's better to write down, no? More than typing it in your phone, because I think we don't have time with this thing is digital, and also when we are running in this rat race, we don't have time even to write something. Those days, thing called diaries, and they wrote them up, and even the calculations were done in this. By using our memory power, the brain. And nowadays what we do is grab a calculator and calculate it soon, and we can't even memorize a number. Those days we didn't have this phone to save the numbers. What we did was memorizing. So that's the reason that we don't even have time to write. So grab a book and also a pen. What should they do?
And write what you want in your life and write what you love in your life.
It would be way more easier for you if it is possible for you to find someone else who's going to help you to ask you what you want. When you grab this book and start writing it, what you have to do is you can even get the support of a friend of yours and ask her or him to ask what you want. So the next thing is you have to write down I love this. I love this in the sense I love to spend my time with family. So this might even take I want list can even make you more than 30 to 40 things that you want, and also I love list also can be 40 to 50. That is not a matter. Not can it can even be more than 100. That is not a problem, because you might have this thing called that you want in your life, and also things that you love in your life. And for an example, what we have to tell is like when we were kids, we live the way we want, not the way we want, but when we were kids, we have this curiosity to touch things and also like to do things that we want. But when we grow up, happening is like we will like try to live a dream that someone else wants us to be. For an example, being a doctor for the sake of our parents, and also being a proctor for the sake of our father or mother, and also sister or brother, whatever. And also like you're trying to get married for the sake of your mother. So what we does is like we live our life for the sake of someone else. So don't try to become a people pleaser, because you know what you want. So write down what you want and write down what you love, because this life is yours. End of the day, you don't have to regret for what you have not done. And the other thing is like we have a very short time. We never know what will happen at that particular incident, and like we never know how the life is going on. But like we should believe in karma, and also we should live our life like we should live our own dreams, and also we should have this ability to achieve things that we want. And what happened is like I have read this book, Shruti, and what I got is like, for an example, myself, I did networking, and now I feel like it's better if I had to do psychology, because I know how psychology can affect someone else, and networking is something very important to this present situation to earn. But earning is not my intention. So money is not everything, but so as you might also have dreams that you should achieve. You can also tell something about like living for others and living for your life.
Yeah, like when, like you said, when we are kids, we used to do what we want. Like we, not that we do what we want. We dream big. We think like, I can be. I will fly someday. Like that's an example. We say I'm gonna fly. Like though you can't do it, or like you can possibly can if you want to, but you think
flying in the sense, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be a bird. Don't take it like a oh my god, because we got negative feedback also. Like not like a bird. It's like, just imagine you want to become an aeronautical engineer. You want to become a pilot. This is what we were trying to mean.
So
no, I was just thinking we get negative feedback also, like we should
people and think I think they can fly. So you think so, and once when you grow up, you think you have to do this regular time of like a regular thing. Like you have to do what everyone does. You have to do what is meant to do, or what is necessary, and what is like relevant to your culture or your particular country, I guess. So really thinking out of the box, and like thinking like a kid, like thinking that everything is possible, and
and you should have this liberation, because like you have to have this freedom in your life, because I know we are controlled, like mainly Sri Lanka has a like we have a culture. So like there is a specific way that we live, I know, and there are hurdles also.
Not that we are saying you to go out of the norms and live a
different life. And the other thing is like we are not telling you that don't listen to your parents. It's not like that. You have to, because parents are the most important ones. Like they are the most foundation to our success also, because it's not anyone else who's gonna support you. But sometimes when a parent is just telling you to become a doctor, sometimes you might not be happy with being a doctor, and like if you're gonna end up regretting, that is what we are trying to mean. So do what you
growing old, like if you're growing old and thinking I wanted you grow old, like once when you grow old, if you think like, I wanted to become somebody else, I didn't want to become a doctor, and regretting it when you're old is not what you have to do. That's what we are saying. Just work on what you want in your life. Like realizing what you love and working on it is what matters than regretting what you haven't done in past. Like after all, when you grow older, when you're like old enough, independent, what you think is, I could have done this. In the end, what matters is your happiness. No, we are not saying you to be selfish, but
No,
you have
it's
to
not,
realize
yeah.
that what matters in
End
the
of
end.
the day,
In
yeah.
the end, is like your happiness, what you have done, and what you think you have achieved. That is what that matters in the end.
Yeah, because like pleasing people,
Everyone has
yeah,
their life. Like
yeah, this
even the parents, they had their life. They did what they want, and like they are responsible for their life.
and the other thing is like the best example that I can take from this book is Yotinami. There was a girl who was very kind for these animals, and end of the day she did this studies in vet, and then after a long time of study to become a veterinarian, what happened is like she discovered that she was not happy. She was a child who was really loving that like animals, and her parents discovered that she should. And then after that, after studying for a long time, going for the best universities, what happened was like she was end of the day not happy, and she started focusing on something else. Then that is what they tell. Like after 30s or 40s, sometimes we will be too late to discover what we want. So for the younger generation and teenagers who are gonna watch this video, do what you're passionate about, because like do what you want, and do what you want in your life. For an example, if you really like to join media. I had this like ambition when I was a kid, when I was in my school, to become a doctor. You know that.
Yeah.
I studied so hard, and that was really my passion. And I studied so much, I worked out so much, but there were certain instances that I failed because of certain financial problems. But I never gave up. I studied in networking while I was working, and then here I am, and I started working as a news presenter. Then, because when I was a kid, I had this ambition to be, one day I wanted to be someone that the country knows.
A
So
well-known person.
yeah, to be honest, a well-known person. But sometimes there are instances that I didn't wanted to go through certain situations. So that's the reason that I couldn't achieve it. So I know how hard it is, and now I know how it works, and now I know anything won't come to you easily. What you have to do is like work hard to achieve that. So make a I want list. The exercise is make a I want list.
Yeah.
And also make a I love list. Ta-da! After that,
The next thing is,
shall we take him and show?
yeah, we have a guest here. Randy's here. Randy is here. Randy came.
We have a guest here.
Randy.
So this is our little Randy. Like take your time to love pets also.
Yeah.
Like
Love
take your
animals.
time to spend time with
Oh my god.
the ones
she's
you love.
sleepy.
Yeah, let's speak about the other principle.
Yes. So the next thing is, believe it's possible. Now that you have find what you want to do in your life and what you love, you have to obviously believe that that's possible.
Now you made a want list. So if you don't trust in yourself, just make a want. We said you to make a want list. Don't think about how you're gonna achieve it first, because when you start, what is happening is like you're gonna work. Your brain is gonna work out on it. So why we said you to refer to this fourth principle called believe it's possible. You believe it's possible. What is happening is like you're gonna tell your subconscious that this is gonna work out and it's possible. And directly what is happening is like your brain is gonna work out on what you really want. Because if you don't believe, for an example, I just tell you, I had this feeling, the negative feeling, that I didn't trust anything that I would, like, I can do it. So what happened is, like, end of the day I end up failing. So what is happening is, like, if you think it's possible and you can do it, people will laugh at you telling that you have higher goals. But do you know, having a higher goal is much more important to achieve higher things, something higher. Because just imagine if Bill Gates never had this feeling or had this ambition or this goal to make computers with internet connection, would we have computers? No. So and also there are so many people who had this high dreams and achieved them end of the day. So the higher your dream is, the higher you want to do, the more you think that it is possible, the more you trust that it is possible, the more you can work. For an example, shall we tell the Bruce Lee story?
Yeah. Everyone knows Bruce Lee, I guess.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, to be honest, he was one of my favorite. Okay, because when I was schooling, you might also know, I had this so many stories from my class friends, and like I was a person who was always, everyone used to nag on me, and I had this bad feeling all the time. Oh my God, what if I was like, now I used to laugh at those things, but still oh my God, I had this thing when I was a kid also. I had this I used to watch this Bruce Lee things where my uncle used to bring, and I used to watch them. I felt like, oh my God, if I had this ability to be like him, I'll kick them off. Like when I was a kid, not now. Of course, I'm not. But when I was a kid, I had, I want to be like him. So he was a guy, though I was a girl, but still, I had this feeling I wanted to be like him. So I think even the kids know who Bruce Lee is.
Of course they should. And she has write him a letter in 1970 that by 1980 he's gonna be a well-known Oriental actor. So he have write himself a check. So he have planned, like he have said that he's gonna get these opportunities, and he's gonna do his level best to provide his part of his acting. Like he's he's gonna do his level best in his part of work. And after a while, I guess in the same time, he have achieved that certain goal he have set, although he have died young.
35 when he was, I think, passing away. He was 35.
33
or 35. He was too young. Yeah.
Though he died young, he had his goal set, and he achieved this goal he wanted to.
So the thing is, that is what he wanted and what he loved. So that's the reason we are telling, before my death, I have certain things that I should achieve, and you might also have things that you should achieve. And Bruce Lee had this thing called, it's possible, this like mindset that it's possible, and he believed in himself. Because most of the celebrities and also most of these well-known people in this earth, like, they had a very hard time and a tough time in their life, but what they had was, the strength was, believed it was possible. So that's the reason we're telling you to believe yourself. I know you might be going through some hard times in life, but those will turn into opportunities one day, and also lessons in your life. So let's start working from today. Find the purpose in your life and make a I want list and what I love. These two lists, and let's make it possible, trusting that it is possible. Then we'll go to the other thing. Principle number 5. Principle number 5.
Fifth principle is believe in yourself. Now we have to believe it's possible. And also you have
of course
you have to believe it, that you have to believe in yourself.
Why?
Why?
Why? Why should we believe?
The reason why we should believe in ourselves is like no one's gonna believe us if we don't do it. That's the first point. Like if I don't believe in myself, no one else is gonna do it for me. No one else is gonna do it for me. That's what self-love is also about. Like you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what you do, and you have to believe that you can do it. Because if you believe in yourself,
no one can like let you down.
Mm.
Because like people will tell so many stories on your way to your goal, and when you set a goal, there will be so many people who will tell that you would not make it. You can't. You also have to always believe in yourself. The reason is like when if you didn't believe in yourself, when others let yourself down, what is happening is like you gradually you will be like you will automatically let yourself down, and you will think that what you said, what that particular person said was right, and it's impossible, I won't be able to make it. So like what we should do is like not think about what others say and always believe it's possible, because believe you should believe in yourself. The more you believe in yourself, you have this gut feeling that you will achieve it.
you have this strength when you believe something. When somebody else say you can't do it or you can't do it, you have this feeling, no, I can, because I believe I can, and so I can achieve this, which will eventually lead you to what you want. Like it will be what we say, some kind of a strength, a strength for you to achieve what you want in your life.
Yeah, so that's the reason we are telling you to believe in yourself.
It's hard. Not that like,
Yeah, there are
it might
instances.
be easy for some people, but if you have gone through a lot in your life, and if you have faced so many failures, and if you have had bad times in childhood,
Yeah, sometimes you won't be able to get through those traumas. I know how hard that feeling is, but blaming and thinking what others are telling is just possible, and like giving up on certain things. As I said, the first principle is taking 100% responsibility to your life. You are responsible, because for the sake of someone else, if you are gonna stop your journey, so you made it. Because though others said, if you has this gut feeling to go to your goal, what I feel is like no one else can stop you. You are a person who, like, you should be an unstoppable person. Like you should be a person who has this what we call this strength to go to your goal, no matter what others say. Because I'll tell you an example. When I started my schooling, my mother, she was a single mother. We had a single mother. We didn't have a dad. So, with 4 children,
when it comes to a lady to look after 4 kids, it's not easy. Like if someone is going through, they know it, or else if you do, no one will understand that if they don't go through it.
Yeah, the thing is like if they don't go through that situation, they will not understand. So we went for international schools. So we didn't go to Sri Lankan government schools, because we didn't have this ability to go to that. Because my father was an army officer, so he had he had a very bad time at that time. He was hospitalized due to an injury. So I couldn't go for a government school. So I went for an international school. So we had to spend so much on it. So a single mother who had to get this burden, it's really hard, because I know how it was. Because when she started, I still can remember when she sent me for an international school. This my relatives, some of my neighbors and family, not my uncle. He was the best person we had ever met.
If it
wasn't him and Amma, if it wasn't grandmother, we would not be here. So she got this negative feedbacks from everyone, don't do this. You won't be able to. You will not get this ability to work out on it. And they said it like, how are you gonna spend on them? And how are you gonna do this? Many stories, so many things she came across, but she never gave up. So that's the reason she believed in herself. She thought that it was possible. So here we are. So that's the reason that I'm telling you all, don't think that it is impossible. And the other thing is, if you're a single mother who's gonna watch this video, don't give up.
Your kid is gonna grow up someday. They're gonna look after you.
And teach them the right thing,
yeah.
and the right thing, and teach them to be kind, and also to love another, and also teach them the right way, so you will be happy end of the day. Because
money is not everything.
Yeah,
a person should have their own qualities. The person should have good qualities. If you are not a good person with a kind heart, you can live, but end of the day you will somehow suffer for not being a good person.
So please.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, the fifth principle is believe in yourself. Sorry for telling you these stories, but I think like everyone used to, it's better to give your like experiences in life, because the person who I am today came here with a lot of experiences, and also those things that gave me courage, and also they like those lessons in life taught us lessons, and we have this thing called gratitude because of that. So we had a very like family. We had this thing called our mother taught us the right way. I believe it. So that's the reason that I'm telling, don't ever think anything is impossible, and also don't ever underestimate the power of yourself.
Chennai Express.
Yes. So believe it's possible. So now we can go to the goal setting. Okay, my loves. So now you know the goals and the things that you want. So what are you gonna do on that?
Now that you know what you want in your life and what you love in your life, you can categorize it
Whatever the way that you want, and you can make a small plan.
Because it's your goal, and you're the one who knows what you want to achieve and how to achieve it. It's up to you to decide. We can't say it. Because for example, we say if you want to become a doctor, you have to search, like you have to
because nowadays, just imagine my lovely friends, my family. What I want to tell is like nowadays we have enough resources. And like when we were kids, when I was a kid, I really didn't have these type of resources. But the things to achieve your want list, you have so many search engines, and also so many resources. You can get them from books, and you can grab them from books, and also not only books but from social media, and also from Google. You can go into particular sites and check. So you have to start now. So these goals should be set as long time and short time goals. So short time goals are way more easier to achieve, and long time goals you have a little bit of a long journey to move on. But keep this, and also what I want to tell you is like read this daily, the I want list, and also the I love list that you have written. You have to reread 3 times a day. So what is happening from this is you're gonna tell your subconscious and also to your inner self that to achieve them, and you have to believe in yourself, and you have to start working out on it. And the other thing that you're gonna do is like visualization. How to do visualization? We'll come up with a new video for this visualization, but for today we'll tell how it works.
You have to.
And if it is an entrepreneur, before that, let's tell, if you're an entrepreneur, I know this COVID, the pandemic has become a major role which influence all the businesses in this world, and everyone. everyone's life. So what I want to tell you is like these are hurdles that come to your life at certain times, but that will make you stronger. Don't like underestimate yourself, or don't believe that you can't get rid of it. Believe that it is possible. Shall we tell them to write a check to themselves?
Yeah.
If it is possible, if you are an entrepreneur, the best thing is write down a check to yourself on a specific date that you're gonna earn a particular amount, a sum of money. Because when you make it and when you reread it, re-see it, what is happening is like you will work, your brain will function, you will work out on it. Okay, so please don't forget to make don't forget to write down a check to yourself. Good. A very good amount.
Yeah, a very good amount.
And you're gonna work out on it. You should tell us the positive
Yeah,
feedback.
make
Please,
sure,
please, because I
Even
want
it takes
a
long
long
time,
time.
please.
If this really inspired you, please don't forget to even DM us, because changing someone's life, like helping someone else to inspire themselves and also to like develop them. Oh my God, we are blessed. Tell about visualization.
Visualization, what you have to do is set a goal. You have to have this visualization. Like, for an example, I'll take an example so it's not hard for me to explain it. What do you want?
Me?
Yep.
One day, I should not tell my goal to everyone, but I love my family. I just say, okay, one day to become a well-known motivational speaker, maybe.
Okay. Now that what she have to do is she have to think or imagine about her being this person who she wants to be, the motivational, well-known motivational speaker. In her mind, she have to close her eyes, think how she look like, what is the surrounding will be like, what kind of a background she'll have, like imagine you're gonna do this speaking in front of a huge crowd, you're gonna be in this particular stage, you're gonna have this kind of people, there are gonna be these lights on you. You have to visualize single bit so you are clear, and that is easier. So you imagine yourself being this person you want to become.
And also I look a lot of things of this Eileen, because I do believe like when I visualize, what I think is like about her. And also I have this favorite person, Dharma. I used to watch about him and like I used to think like one day what if I had this possibility. I always imagine what I want to be. And I love Mr. Jack Canfield. So what I think is like I always watch his videos. So what is happening is like I believe that I'm in that particular incident and I will be in that particular place. So that will always that is how you should do visualization. And you should grab information, grab things. And the other thing is like when you do visualization, the best thing is to make a vision book and a vision board.
Go check her videos. She have done how you can make
I have done in Sinhala, but that's not a problem.
Yeah, you can just get any information out from that.
Yeah, and vision board is a very important thing. She made a vision book, I made a vision board, because she lives.
I really love my privacy. I want what I want to be for me. I don't want everyone to see it.
No, the thing is, as I said, sometimes when you tell certain things to someone else, they look in a different perspective.
Yeah, when you have a weird dream that you want to achieve, people are like, what? If it's not that normal, what? They'll think you're crazy. I don't want people to think I'm crazy because I'm not.
Yeah, because if you have higher goals, you can achieve them. So if you have higher goals, you have to work out on it and you will achieve them. No problem. No matter how hard the situations are gonna be, I used to always say, no matter how hard the situations are gonna be, you will.
Yeah, just let us know if you're like me or if you're like her.
In what way do you think?
Like if you're more privacy oriented in this area.
Yeah.
If it's okay for you to share your goals with someone, or you're like your goals should be more into you.
You can speak about your goal with a person who really inspires you, because I do speak with my sister. Seriously, with my husband. Because even she can speak with my husband and also with my mother sometimes, because she never, like, there are certain to do. Sometimes even I have heard you have done so much but still no achievements. You have worked hard on your school but still no achievements.
People are gonna say you whatever, like if you're gonna be in a good place, good or bad, they say. If you're staying here, you go you're staying here and you go for good place later in your life. Yet they still say do something. So don't mind.
Yeah, the only people who, I those days I was, and to be honest, from this 1 year, or like within this 1 year, I had time to be with her. During this COVID, the pandemic, I think pandemic really gave us really good lessons. As I said, I read this Dirty Duties Everything by Jeffrey Keller. So this made my life even much more like different, and she knows I never let anyone to tell negative things.
Yeah.
I don't, because I don't want anyone to be negative. It doesn't mean that being positive is always that you achieve things. You learn through failures, but I want everyone to spread positivity, tell positive things, and also to be positive, because being positive can like change your whole way of thinking, the whole way of achieving things, almost everything. So as I said, I share my things with Ilesha, and she used to tell me sometimes, and sometimes not. She has really good friends, but I
If
didn't
you're
have.
watching,
Yeah, she really has. I love them so much also, because they are my friends too. But I'm their sister now, so the bond is a little bit different. No?
yeah,
So-
Amanda love you.
Yeah. So that's it. We are going out of the
Box.
video.
Yeah, out of the box.
Yes. So then visualization, and then make a vision board for sure. Look into your vision board 3 to 4 times. If you are an entrepreneur, make a vision board and hang your check in that. If you are a person who really wants to lose your weight, work out on it and make vision board. Yes. Then the next thing is affirmations.
Oh, affirmations.
Affirmations, my favorite. My favorite thing in my world. Seriously, yes, I love.
That's so sweet to hear when you can say you can do everything, right?
Yes, give yourself and tell yourself positive affirmations before you go to sleep and every morning when you wake up.
It's not
But
that hard.
yes, what positive affirmation does, she said, that will really motivate you and will give your subconscious this positivity, and also this what we call
Increase
this
your vibration.
yes, that increase our vibration, because as I said, everything is energy. Our thoughts are energy, our words are energy. So when you tell positive affirmations to yourself, if you believe in law of attraction, this is a different thing that I should do another video. Law of attraction is you attract who you are. So what is happening is, like, when you give positive things, positive affirmations daily, what will come back to you, the vibration or these waves, what we call this energy, will be positive. And also, if you're gonna give negative things in the morning or in the night and you're gonna like sleep, what is happening is, like, this energy is negative, what you attract to yourself is negativity. So always try to tell positive affirmation. So work out on your goals. We're gonna end up the video now.
So this is the second video of our series, and the next video will be the last of this series for life.
But don't worry, she's gonna join my other videos too.
Sometimes.
Because, no, she said she can't, but please don't forget to comment if you like her to be in the Glam Life channel, because I do believe, like, I really like her being in my channel. So if you also like for being in my channel. Just please don't forget to comment below. And also thank you for your negative and positive feedback. Thank you for your negative and positive feedbacks. And if you feel this video is very important, don't forget to like it. And also if you feel this is very important, don't forget to share this up with all your friends, and also to spread positivity, and also to add colors to their life. And if you like to join our family, the Glam Life, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And even if DM us if you feel like you want some kind of an emotional backup or some kind of help.
Yeah, we are not psychologists, but there are things that we can help you with, because we have sometimes what I have to tell you is like everything doesn't come with a paper qualification, because everyone used to like judge everyone with this educational qualifications that they have. Educational qualifications are just paper qualifications and book based qualifications, but sometimes things that come with experience is much more like way more different than anything else, because I do believe like everyone has this thing called like judging everyone with paper qualifications. And sometimes in Sri Lanka I have seen this thing called uneducated people start YouTube channels. So it's a very bad thing that they point everyone, because I also have my bachelor's in networking. So like I don't want to tell what I have, but when I started my YouTube channel, I had this comment. That's the reason that I'm just telling. Yeah. So I had this comment, so that's the reason that I'm telling. So if you all need any emotional backup, please DM us.
Yeah, sometimes you just need someone to listen to what you are going through.
You can even email us. I'll put down our emails also. And
we'll love to hear.
Yeah,
like,
sooner we'll try to make a website to our the Glam Life channel, so we can put every exercises and also the PDFs to download that you can do, and free motivational inspirational videos. Okay, so we'll come up with another video. Thank you for staying with our channel, The Glam Life. We'll come up with another video. So bye until then.
Bye.